home of the three-piece combos, Pugilism Company. Welcome to Pugilism Podcast. This is Reed, the Black, Bert, Sugar, giving it to you post-fight Showtime triple header from Barclays Center. It was much talked about, much debated, but finally all the talking and the chit-chat is over, and we got down to the fights. Started off with Javante Tank Davis, improved his record to 20-0, 19 KOs, with a stoppage of Jesus Cuellar in the third round. Javante had lost his IBF title, 130-pound title on the scales, on the undercard of Mayweather-McGregor. Tonight, he won the vacant WBA junior lightweight title, 130-pound title. Cuellar came to fight, man. He came right at Tank. But the thing is, Tank, he got on his jab, he maintained distance, and before long, he was dropping counter left crosses over the right jab of Cuellar and counter left uppercuts underneath it. In the very first round, he hurt Cuellar with a right hook to the body. I mean, Cuellar was all on him, trying to get up in his chest, put his chin on his chest. As soon as he got that taste of that right hook to the body, he immediately retreated. In the second round, a counter left cross to the body dropped Cuellar to one knee. He wasn't liking them body blows, and Tank smelled it, started capitalizing on it. Later on, a counter left uppercut staggered Cuellar onto the ropes, and then another left cross to the body dropped him in the third round. At this point, he's blowing wind, trying to catch his breath, which he had knocked out of him, evidently. Bravely, he got up, and from there it was hooks and uppercuts, breaking through his guard, around his guard, and underneath his guard, until he got dropped to the canvas for a third and final time. Tank, man, he looked real good. He picked his shots well. He took the available openings, and he got his man out of there early. You don't get paid for overtime in boxing. What better way to do it than to get it done early? Like I say, he picked the shots real good, was real sharp. The only big shot he took was from a headbutt in the third round, just prior to him opening up. It might have even pissed him off, because it was in the same round, as I stated. Got headbutted right in the face, like the bridge of the nose. Wasn't no cuts or any markings from it, but you could tell there was discomfort. And then Tank, he started doing his thing, landed that counter left uppercut, which staggered Cuellar, left cross to the body, dropped him, and then the final flurry was the kill shot. Afterwards, Tank indicates he wants the winner of the Tevin Farmer versus Dibbs fight. He definitely looked focused. Whatever issues he had going on prior to the Mayweather-McGregor outing, he seems to have rectified them. He moved his camp from Baltimore, where he resides, to Florida. Him and Adrian Broner both brought in Kevin Cunningham. And at least for one night, the results paid dividends. In the co-main event of the Showtime triple header, we had Charlo with a second-round KO of Hugo Santino Jr. In this bout, Charlo became the interim WBC middleweight champion, which makes him a mandatory challenger for Triple G, Gennady Golovkin. So no matter what happens with Golovkin-Martirosyan on Cinco de Mayo, or if and when him and Canelo fight in September, at some point, somewhere, Triple G is going to have to deal with Charlo. As for this particular fight, the first round was kind of a feel-out round. Charlo was stalking. He was stalking Santino behind his jab. And then round two, really the first real exchange of the fight, was all it took. A big left hook, a huge left hook inside the guard of Santino connected and short-circuited his ass, man. He was flat on his back for the full 10 count. The punch was extra impressive because Charlo had his eyes on the prize, had his eyes on the target the whole time. And Santino, you can tell he's a skilled fighter because he had his guard up. He had his right arm up to protect him from the left hook. I've heard Barry Horn call it, get on that phone, get on that phone. So imagine you're holding a phone to your ear. That's the defense that Santino had up. Nonetheless, Charlo was eyeing this and threw that left hook in such a way where the guard didn't matter. It came inside the glove, right on the chin, and Santino went right on his back for the 10 count, like I said. I mean, the ref could probably still be counting. He'd be on 167, 168, 169. Like, he could still be counting right now. Those Charlos, man, they are compiling some very nice KOs. Julian Williams, Charles Hatley, Erickson Lubin, and now Santino. They have got quite a highlight reel, and I don't expect to see that changing anytime soon. The main event, my new current candidate for 2018 Fight of the Year, Adrian Broner versus Jesse Vargas, ended up being a majority draw. And I really didn't have a problem with that. I don't think the crowd did. Most of the broadcasters seemed to agree. First half of the fight, Vargas won. He just outworked Broner. For whatever reason, Broner is just not a high work rate, high volume punching dude. Pretty much the whole fight, Cunningham was screaming at him, pleading with him, let your hands go. Let your effing hands go. But Broner he throws when he throws. He's very economical, but he's also accurate. He doesn't like to waste punches. But the sense of urgency got through to him, and in the second half of this fight, Broner landed the way more telling shots. It was doing more damage. He was busting up Vargas's face. Real good fight. I mean, they stayed relatively close to each other the whole time. Some real good exchanges. Both tough, brave, ballsy dudes. I was kind of surprised Adrian seemed to be a little stronger than Vargas. Vargas was the bigger man, but Broner definitely seemed stronger from in close. And his accuracy, his left hooks in particular, his looping left hooks were doing some damage. It was a real good fight. Broner will definitely headline another card after this outing. Could be a rematch with Vargas, who knows, but he's still very much in the running. He's still very much an attraction. So all the talk of his demise and this could be it, that appears to have been greatly exaggerated. Overseas, we had Amir Khan stopping Phil LaGreco in the very first round. He basically overwhelmed LaGreco with speed, and that was all she wrote. He didn't, I had convinced myself that LaGreco would hit Khan at some point and at least hurt and or drop him, but Khan wasn't having it. He jumped on LaGreco, got him out of there first round. And Carl Frampton was a unanimous decision winner over the faded Nonito Donaire. No surprise there. Heard it was a fairly entertaining fight. Honestly, if Frampton was that dude, he probably would have stopped Donaire. Donaire is at least 2 weight classes over his best weight. And for that division, he's a very old man. Not throwing shade at Frampton's win. A win is a win, but, you know, I still look at him as a middle-of-the-road featherweight. Anyway, y'all, just wanted to give y'all a quick breakdown of that excellent Showtime triple header. Showtime is doing it this year. Props to him. Home of the 3-piece combo. Pugilism Company. This is Reed, Black Bert Sugar, BBS. Pugilism Podcast. Out.